to another video. As you guys may tell by the title of this video, I am gonna be doing a what's in my backpack for this year. So I decided that it would be a great idea that I'll show you guys what I carry in my backpack, especially right now that I do have 2 classes in person of what I actually take to campus right now. So yeah, if you guys want to know what I have in my backpack, then please. Okay, so to begin with, my backpack for this year is this cute like teal blue backpack, and it's from Hollister. Definitely have multicolor ones, but I decided to get this one because if it's any more obvious, sky blue is like my favorite color at all time. So since I do work for the Abercrombie & Fitch company, I decided to get this little button that they gave us for Pride Month. And yeah, so let me just start with what I have on the bigger bag. So the first thing that I have here in my backpack is my year planner. So I always like to take it with me because sometimes my professors give us announcements regarding quizzes or exams or homework or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I always like to write it down in the moment because I always say I'm gonna do it when I get home, and that usually never happens. I decided to make myself take my planner to class and then just write down anything important that I need to get done for those classes in particular. The way my schedule kind of is right now, I do have 2 classes in person like I mentioned, but they're actually back to back in the same day. So since they're, like I mentioned, they're back to back, I have to take both of their journals. So the first one is for business law and the second one is for marketing. So yeah, usually just finishing my first class, I go into my second one. I only have 15 minutes in between. So yeah, I definitely take the 2 of my notebooks for those classes so I can be prepared. And yeah, so this is just my little pencil pouch that I have. It's like a panda pouch, and I just take everything that I like. I always, when I take notes, in general, I love to be very colorful, so I go above and beyond. So I take all my markers, my highlighters, my pens. So when I go to class, I just try to take the most I try to take the most colorful pencils. I mean, you can see it right here. But yeah, all of my favorite colorful pencils and pens that I like, I always take it here in my bag. And I just use it when I'm in class just to take some notes. And honestly, it does help me personally. I love to color code my stuff because when I see my writings and if I see it just in one color, I will get lost. So I definitely feel like I have to color code and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, so moving on to the next thing. So the always thing I always carry, and this literally something I carry in my backpack and anywhere. The moment I leave my dorm, I always take my keychain. So this is all my important stuff right here. My key. This is literally our key right here. Sorry, you guys can see it. This is literally my key right here. And then on the back, I have my card, my debit card. But sometimes, if I'm not buying anything, I take my ID with me because my ID is literally important as well. Anywhere I go in campus, they usually often ask for your ID. So the other thing I do carry with me is my hand sanitizer. I always love to take my hand sanitizer with me because I just want to be precautious, just be safe. And I literally just refilled this one. I literally just bought this one. It's the pumpkin spice one, so I definitely feel like it really goes with the season right now because we're literally on fall. But yeah, it's sometimes when I don't want to take my wallet, I just take my card or my money or whatever I need here, and it surprisingly does fit. So that's why I carry it with me at all times, and I just have it here on my keychain. Obviously I take my computer with me. So I'm gonna see my stickers. These are like my stickers on my laptop. But I do take my laptop with me because for one of my classes I do have their book like as an e-version, like an ebook version. So I do have to take my laptop with me, you know, to be on the readings. And then also for my other class, I also just have it just to take notes and stuff like that. So I do need it for both of my classes, so I do have to take it with me. So I have to take my charger because, you know, sometimes I have forgotten, I have had the case where like I kind of forget to charge my laptop. So, you know, when I'm there it's like low battery. So having my charger with me at all times when I go to class, it's definitely important because I don't want my laptop dying like in the middle of class or anything like that. Phone charger, I don't know where I left my little cube, but you know, sometimes if I do forget my cube, I really don't mind because I can use it on my laptop, so I can just charge my phone in my laptop. So I always like to carry my charger with me anywhere I go as well. This is like another item that I just take in any bag that I'm taking out, because I don't want my phone dying, you know, when I'm like outside. So since it's like a little lighter now, but not always in a big bag, I always like to carry my feminine products here. I always love to carry and have some here in my backpack. I literally have like a little bunch literally in every bag that I, you know, use most, because sometimes, you know, I might not be prepared or whatever the case may be, and I, you know, it might come when I'm like not home or something like that. So I always want to be prepared. So moving on to the smaller bags, so I'm just open, by the way, this is like a button up type of pocket that I have here, and you know, that's how it functions. So the first thing that I have here in my bag is my mini lasso spray. I always love to take this also with me anywhere I go. I'm also like running out, so I need to buy more. But I always like to take this with me because, you know, especially when I go to class, I always like to sanitize my space where I'm gonna be sitting for the rest of my class. So I always like to take this with me, you know, just to be precautious and to just be sanitizing my space where I'm gonna be sitting. Yeah, so the next thing that I do have, even though I carry my mask already that I'm wearing, I always love to take another one because, you know, like I mentioned, I'm very forgetful. So, you know, what if I'm like already running late and I forget my mask, and I don't have to worry about it because it's already in my bag, so I could just, you know, pull it up and just run with my mask, you know what I mean? So I always love to prepare myself because I know how I am and I don't want to come to class, you know, without my mask or something like that. Even though at this point, you know, I really haven't had that where I kind of forget because, you know, I'm already getting used to it. Yeah, so the next thing that I carry with me is my little Glossier, what's it called? Here you go. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So this is my little Glossier lip balm. I always like to take that with me, you know, just to hydrate my lips. Even though I do have a mask on, I just, you know, I love to just have that. Just my important stuff at all times too is my AirPods. So yeah, I have my AirPods right here, and I love to take it with me at all times because I love to listen to music just anywhere I go. So this is kind of hard for me to forget, you know, because that's like the first thing that I'm like, okay, where's my AirPods, like before I leave, you know what I mean? Okay, and then before I forget, this is not literally in my backpack, but I always take my hydro flask with me. I take my hydro flask with me at all times, like no matter where I go, especially here, because even though we're like already in the fall, it's still very hot here. So I always like to take my water with me, and I always make sure it's cold. I really love cold water. So this is new. I really got this new hydro flask for this school year. So these are some of my stickers that I have, and yeah, I really like it. So I decided to get this small hydro flask because I know I wasn't gonna be, you know, in campus a lot. So I'm like, why would I get a big one? So that was pretty much it, guys. I know it's very like short, but that's pretty much what I take for my classes, for my 2 classes that I have. So yeah, I don't mind having in-person, classes. I kind of love the fact that, I kind of look forward to those classes, especially because I spent so much time here in my dorms. But yeah, that is pretty much what I take for my 2 classes. And really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you guys do have in-person classes, I really wish you guys the best and stay safe out there. And yeah, I'm also wishing you guys the best this school year overall. I know maybe for some we're barely starting school, or we have already started school. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't done so already. And I will see you guys in my next video.